To the 7th installment of Final Fantasy Tactics. As always, I am your host. And I don't know, I guess I'm not telling you my name. No, it's Brett. You can have my name. It's cool. So in my last one, I talked about how I'd really like a caster. Kay is unfortunately going to take that role. I mean, Ramza's going to do it as well, but his positioning isn't as good, so he's still going to do it, but you'll see. This is your first fight where your party is broken into two. Ramza and Delita will always be at least one grouping. I know that these two are fine by themselves, and because I'm only doing two people, these two will stick together. They're going to have Algus with them, which is not the best, but that's why I need to have both of them over there. I can't. It's a divide and conquer situation, but like Delita and Ramza are stronger than those three, so that's the best I can do, really, because you can't change where Ramza is going to end up. And these basically these guys are saying like, well, we Hokuten are going to hunt us down like rats any day now. But I'm sure we have a little bit of time. Should we follow Gustav or Wygraf? And then this guy saying, it doesn't matter. We're about to get killed. Not like word for word, obviously. So the battle is going to engage. Sometimes later on, some of the battles later on will have an option where you're going to have different conditions. Like you have to save someone or basically like kill the boss of that fight. But this one is just a classic kill everybody scenario. Algus is kind of throwing a wrench in my gears here because in a perfect world, he would be standing back exactly one spot from where he is. Because if he did, then I'd be able to basically hit more people with magic. As a result, best case scenario, I'll be hitting 4 at a time because, well, yeah, that'll be 3 at a time. Optimally, you can hit 5 people with a spell. Well, at least like the earlier spells. And I know that Ramza is only going to get 2 casts, so I'm not going to waste it on like a monk. His not moving is going to give me a slight speed boost. This part's kind of tricky because I feel like I don't have this down to a science as to where the right angle is to hit. There might not be a correct angle. I'm sure this wouldn't work, and this wouldn't work because she has a crossbow, which you can't shoot over. Oh, I forgot she has black magic, and I just talked about that. That's really stupid of me. So, yeah, basically, she's so bad at casting. So because I would kill Algus if I did that, I do actually need him somewhat functioning. So I'm just going to shoot an arrow, and with Morris, I didn't even give him a secondary ability, so all he's going to be doing is slinging potions. I'm going to full weight because I know Algus is going to he's either going to die or get close to it. So yeah, I didn't do the math on how much this is going to do. So he's almost dead. Either way, no matter what I do, once I give Algus a potion, he is going to retreat. He's going to probably stab and retreat. That's just kind of how Algus operates. I'm not saying Delita wouldn't do something different. That's just how the guests are going to function in that situation. If this is your first video, the full weight that I did, that was to give him a speed boost, because when you don't move, you get a speed boost. When you don't act, you get a speed boost. And yeah, if you don't do both, then it doubles up. You have to wait until your CT hits 100. Now, see, now I would love to go in and cast on at least 2 of these guys, but I got to be true to my friend here and keep him in perfect health by killing this monk. We've all killed a monk for our friend's health, right? So like I said, Algus is going to stab and run, which isn't the worst thing, but it's going to kind of open things up, and my other 2 people are not quite equipped for this kind of combat. Yeah, like he's if this archer, yeah, this archer cannot hit him. That's good. He can hit Delita though. So depending on where this guy goes, okay, that's good. He's using defend like a dope. All right. So the best thing I can do here, I know I can't kill this guy in time to prevent him from getting smoked. So I'm going to, I can cast up to 4 spaces away. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, I'm standing 4 spaces away. So I'll get the speed boost. And like I said, optimally, you can hit 5 people. As you can see, there could be 2 other people there, but yeah, she's not a very good caster. It seems awesome to have like, oh, cool, 14 damage times 3 upwards, like almost, you don't know exactly how much it'll be because I can't check that monk's faith. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. It doesn't make that big of a difference. Oh, 8. See, those 2 knights must have had higher faith. So, yeah, faith of 45. Golly. All right, so knights don't move very well. Their default is a move of 3. Morris really needs to not die. I mean, if he does, I'll be fine, but I'd rather him not. So I'm going to... I know I move better than this knight. He's only moved 3 spaces. This is bad news for her, but I need... Like, he can heal her is the upside. If he gets killed, then that's just trouble. Hopefully he kills... Okay, pretty good. The archer is going to run in the corner and still shoot. That's one thing about when archers are injured, they're still going to be problematic to some extent. The bolt isn't going until turn of 6, which is not great. That means I'm only going to be able to hit basically this monk. Well, I can cast it on him. He's just going to carry it with him, which means I'll probably be killing my archer. So I can still cast it on the monk because you have the option to cast it on the unit or the panel. So I'm going to choose panel. Oh man, I didn't think about her going next. That would have been a game changer. So yeah, I do not have boots for her, so she doesn't move very well. Okay, Algus is going next. Maybe between the 2 of them, they can do enough damage that this guy will run away. Algus will definitely try and kill him if he can. I don't know if Algus can do 36 damage, and it's not like, yeah, I was going to say it's not like it's a guarantee I'm going to hit him. But I did, so that's cool. Algus is ballsy enough that with 39 health, he thinks he can kill all these guys. This knight is injured enough that he's going to retreat. Yeah, Algus is pretty much for sure going to die, which isn't a big deal. I'm very okay with that. Okay, so since that archer can heal himself, Delete is going to just keep stabbing him until he dies. Oh, unless he gets physically involved. Nope, he's not. He's going to kill Algus. Good for him. Good choice. I gave Algus weapon guard. It did not come in handy, and it's just a matter of 3 attempts. Is it going to hit? Or is he going to block any of those 3? And he did not. So this fight, it might actually be a nail biter. Algus being down isn't that big of a deal, but normally, like I said, you're going to be smoking dudes with lightning, and that's not really how it's going so far. Like I didn't get optimal lightning on. Like sometimes they line up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and with a good caster, you can almost kill the entire party in one go. But that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I had going on. I can either endanger my squire or my chemist. I really wish I had throw stone because I could, in 2 turns I could kill him. So I'm just going to do the safe thing with Morris in full weight because I know I will need him. But if he goes and tries to fight a knight, he's going to end up fighting 3 knights and he's going to just get killed really bad. You can get super killed versus regular killed. So as a knight, Ramza is much more well equipped to take on a couple of guys at a time. The only thing is before I cast, this guy is going to come stab me. and that's not a big deal, but when you're charging, you cannot defend yourself and you take more damage. The way I can prevent that, this doesn't happen too often, but I can cast this right here, and I know that this knight, because I said they don't move well, his only chance to hit me is to stand right in front of me. So he's going to do that. I almost guarantee it to just to hit me. And he's going to take damage for it. So, and in fact, I will double down on that bet and have her use her second spell. And if it doesn't, I'm still hitting that one guy twice. Samuel, that knight in the corner, he is the least of my worries. If you're a math person, you may be realizing that, well, here, let me just frame this math question. Oh, whoa, that just defied everything. All right, let me get back to this math question after this lightning. I did not see that coming. I think the fact that he had defend as a secondary option, the computer thinks, oh, well, this is useful, even though it isn't. So, yeah, Ramza is going to hit him from behind, so that'll be good. So this monk is going to complicate things with Delita because he should be able to kill this archer, but he's also got to fight a monk after, which isn't perfect. So I'm glad that I had Morris wait, because even though she just took that damage, she's going to get healed right away. So that math question I was talking about. Delita does 39 damage to Pierre the archer. 36 damage? I think it was 39. Pierre can heal himself with 30 every time. How many attempts will it take Pierre with 42 health to heal himself, or for Delita to kill him? And it's, I'll just let you kind of watch and figure it out, I guess. Even though this guy's defending, I'm going to stand next to him because I'm curious. I can't quite kill him, and I definitely can't kill him. So I'm going to leave the guy that's not defending to be killed by either my archer or Ramza. Okay, so it was 36. Either way, to solve your math problem, that guy's dead. I did not solve the math problem, but the point is that guy's dead. All right. I'm going to go ahead and guarantee, I need to ensure that this guy dies, because otherwise, that's going to be bad news for my chemist. Okay, he's going to stand back here. I can't hit this guy. I don't really need to. He is a higher priority because he is on the rampage. Apparently at that angle, the shield is still usable. I thought that would be considered from behind, but I guess it's not. Oh, man. Whew, she's getting down there. 2 health left. I think that Delita will beat this monk, but this might be a nail biter. I don't know how much damage he does to that monk. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just make sure he wins that fight by bringing my chemist. If not, the chemist can probably actually kill him. Push come to shove. Just won't be pretty. Oh, okay. Yeah, no need. So that's actually really good for Delita, because I need him to gain as much experience possible as a knight, and this is kind of racking up turns that he's using. All right, so I'm going to stab this guy from behind. I know that this knight is going to keep just chilling in the corner until he needs to get physically involved, because his entire party is at a critical health point. Man, she is not a terrific archer. That's really mostly a bad compatibility thing. The crazy thing is, if that guy in the corner just mustered up all his courage, then they would have had a chance of taking Ramza down. And I can't revive Ramza, so that would have been their chance to win. So Delita is going to use another potion, but better use of his time is to be stabbing that monk. So he did end up coming in handy. Samuel's once again going to squat and just try to not die. It's like a best defense, or the best offense is a good defense, or no. In this case, it's the best defense is a good offense, but that's absolutely not true in this game, or at least in this instance. Ramza gets another kill. Put it on his... Oh, man, I should have been doing something where, Ramza's notching these, and I'm just, as I'm going along, I tally up how many murders Ramza's committed. Because this isn't technically like a war situation. This is, hey, we're going to go save this guy that was kidnapped, in which, I don't know. That monk had weapon guard. I mentioned in the last one at the end, weapon guard is useless for a monk unless they happen to have like equipped sword, but it's really not worth it for a monk. Monks are better off with their bare hand. It has a better impact on their skill set. It builds them. So Algus got his butt kicked, but he's going to be a real tough guy once they revive him, which is cool because Algus is a dork. This is Wygraf and Gustav having a political debate about the merits of kidnapping nobles. I think it's safe to say Wygraf won the debate. So that's the lesson in this video: is don't kidnap nobles. I mean, I've never met a noble. I don't know if people still use the term noble or marquis, at least not in the good old United States. So right now, Delita and Algus, they're talking to Wygraf about just getting the marquis back, and Wygraf is saying, we didn't want to kidnap him. This does not represent our corporation. And Algus thinks he could beat him. He most certainly could not. He just lost a fight to like 2 knights, so why would he be able to kill one of the strongest people in the game by himself? Again, he could not. That's all there is to it. And let me go ahead and do my level ups. Oh man, I was hoping to get, I only had 1 squire working for me. So I really wanted to get him to 500, not even close. Does not look like it's going to happen. And I learned this, but I did not apply it. What a sin. I actually rewatched that video and I was like, oh, you didn't apply that. Make sure you do it when you start your next video. Which obviously I didn't. So I'm going to make Kay a thief. She will not be in the next fight because she has leveled up. She is no longer my weakest. I'm going to go ahead and strip her. And Sharon will be in the next fight. If Sharon was in that last one, I'm pretty sure I would have leveled up with Ramza to get, not leveled up, but got the gain JP. And I don't really care what Algus has going on. There's no way I'd use any of that stuff. And like I said, I didn't get... Really tempting to learn Throw Stone, but I was using Black Magic. I should switch to Guts because I mentioned earlier I really like using Yell. Used to be a Boston Bruin named Stefan Yell, in case you're a hockey fan. Here's your fun fact of the day. Kenji, I do need to make a caster. Early in the game, I think Wizard is a better option. Once you're around like level 7 or 8, your priest would get a... Not priest. No, it is a priest. Sorry. Sometimes I look at stuff of War of the Lions, and I think that's different in that. So, yeah. Really early in the game, females are better casters than men, but eventually it kind of levels out. I'm going to make his secondary... Yeah, I'll make it white magic. So Kenji's good to go. And I don't really know what to do with Sharon. Not just because her name's Sharon either. I'll go ahead and make her an archer. Archers aren't great, but they're good for support. Good, not great for support. It's just she doesn't have a lot of brave or a lot of faith, which means she's not really awesome at anything. But like I've told you before, your teammates are going to get 1/4 of the points. And for example, it would probably be about 3 or 4 fights to get enough for the archer so that he's a level 2, which means Thief is available. Thief is a lot of fun. Not the most powerful, but a lot of fun to use. And that should do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it.